but I am very humbled and honored to be standing up here and was stunned when Kathy called me. I had to ask her, "Are you sure you have the right phone number?" She said yes, and I found myself in very exceptional company. I want to thank the AVCA and my colleagues, my family, my friends, assistant coaches, foremost my players in Gallaudet University for giving me the opportunity to coach. Gallaudet hired me to pursue my two loves, teaching and coaching. The only problem with the coaching part was I never played volleyball, so I started from scratch. However, my years at Gallaudet allowed me to coach during the involvement of this wonderful game. We played before conferences, which meant that we got to play what are now called Division I schools, Georgetown, GW, University of Maryland, Howard. This is from my area on the East Coast. And we had cookies and punch after the games. How times have changed. Then came AIAW and the NC2A. We played timed games and untimed games. Best 2 out of 3, best 3 out of 5, rally scoring, no rally scoring. 15-point games, 25-point games. I went from driving the van to having a bus and a driver to actually flying to tournaments. We got going. Volleyball provided me with the opportunity to also coach 5 Deaf Olympics, as you've heard, and experience international competition. The women's team, the USA Deaf team, did medal in 5 of those Olympics. And I just heard today from one of the guys that came over that 3 of the players were named to be inducted into the Gallaudet Hall of Fame in July. So I'm very proud of them. On the home front, coaches would ask me how my teams were selected, how different it was to coach a deaf student, athlete, player, and any experiences that I might have that they may never have had. Picking the team was easy. You open up the door and see who comes in. I did not have the pleasure of recruiting. I admire all of you who do. But I did have some really outstanding athletes come through those doors. Was it different coaching deaf athletes? You had to learn sign language, and you had to understand deaf culture. Aside from that, the coaching wasn't any different. I borrowed from you, I stole from you, and I used anything I could get my hands on for practice drills and game strategies. We all pass, set, hit, serve, play defense, run plays as you do. But if there was one thing that was different, it was our inability at that time not to learn the game at a young age. Inaccessibility to attend camps, play in a high school at a high level, playoff season on a club team. But again, times have changed. For me, opening the gym door was always the beginning of a new journey. What was different, I have a couple of examples here. We were in a hotel one tournament, we were away, and I always had the keys to all the girls' rooms because they weren't going to hear me knock, and they definitely weren't going to answer the phone. So I would go around and unlock all the doors, and I'd get them up. And I preached to them the night before, do not double lock that door. Sure enough, at this one tournament, the double door there was staring me in the face. I couldn't get in. The manager couldn't get in. And in that room was my starting setter, my 2 starting outside hitters, and my #1 middle blocker. So what do? You get, I'm going over time, sorry. You get 2 flashlights. One you put underneath the door. The other one, luckily we were on the first floor, you run around and you flip the lights through luckily the curtains were not all closed, and sure enough, the door finally opened. Lastly, no team liked to be beaten by us, and every time we took the court, we did have to earn the respect of all our opponents. That was a goal. However, the best part for us was the competition, playing the match, and winning and earning that respect. We never got tired of it. As coaches, we really know how or who we impact as players and opponents. But for me, this honor is a testament to all coaches who have a positive impact on the game and the players. Thank you very much.